the system when it came out, and a lot of people weren't even born yet. I spent $200 on the system. I spent $60 on my ice hockey cartridge, only to find out I had to buy 2 roller balls for $60 a piece. So I went out. Of course, stupidly, I bought one, and then I said, "Well, shit, I want to play my brother. I got to go buy another one." And we never did it because it was such a turnoff. Where we were like, listen, we just spent $200 on the system, $60 on the game, and now you're telling me I got to spend another, back then, $120 on roller pads. For you guys right now, with the situation the way it is,
yes.
Obviously there's disgruntled people.
Yes.
There's no making everybody happy. We know the FGC. We both know the FGC well. Some people are just going to hate on you for the sake of hating. But as a company, like, how are you guys, is it like you're going to have to basically go out there and talk to people, or is Mad Catz, like, ready to say something to the effect of, look, or I guess you are saying it for them, hey, look, we understand your frustration, but, we're kind of, you're playing a catch-22 because you kind of like, you can't go out and say, like, well, we're beholden to Microsoft because you are a business partner with them now,
Yep.
So, you can't say nothing against them, but at the same time, you have the FGC saying, what the hell, you're telling me all these sticks I got are now basically going to be worthless.
Yeah, and that really was the tough part.
That's kind of how I felt, to be honest. But
yeah,
it's whatever.
And I understood. I mean, we exchanged a few DMs, CDjr, and it really sucks because one of the things that we wanted and we were looking forward to is to have our current sticks work. At least with the PS4, developers will have the option to have those sticks work. And hopefully it could change in the future, but I don't really see anything happening at launch. I mean, what they're really focusing on is trying to get the sticks out there.
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I'm a KI fan. I know you've seen my tweets. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to pay $500 in a week already, because it's coming out in 9 days or whatever.
Yep.
If it wasn't because I have to pay $500, just because I'm a KI fan, I will get the stick for $200. Like, no question. Just because I'm a fan and because I need the stick. But on top of that I have to pay $500, then I got like 8 new sticks, like brand new on the box, and like just like worthless. Like I can't use them.
So,
but
I was saying, is Mad Catz worried that they are just going to make less sticks at launch, since due to the high price tag?
Oh, we're always worried. We're always worried. We not just me, but everyone else in the office. We read comments that go through on different websites, not just general gaming websites, on YouTube, in forums and stuff like that. So we know how mad people are.
No, because I think the anger is justifiable because people feel kind of nickel and dimed. Understandably, because there's so much money they have to put in, and they've spent all this money on previous sticks, and now they're the big paperweights now.
That's the thing. I mean, the initial investment whenever a new console comes out, it's always going to be high, and that's just what sucks. And what makes it even worse is you can't use any of your old sticks. I mean, one of the things that we probably forget jumping from generation to generation, when you jump from Xbox One to Xbox 360, none of your old sticks or your old controllers work. We were very lucky that from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2, we could have them work, and that they didn't have these new forms of encryption or security chips built into the controllers that talk to the console. We were lucky that Nintendo had a GameCube port where we could actually plug in our old GameCube controllers into the Wii. But I mean, it seems like as the consoles evolve, we're going to see less and less of that, and that's I think what sucks is for a gamer.
Well, what people are used to, like the default, like for other games, like your shooters, like the pads, they're used to changing the pads, and you don't see people complain about that.
Yep.
But when they look on a stick, they see basically the same buttons and so on and so forth. So that's it. It should work, right?
Well,
for the type of game that's why
you would think, but I mean, over the last few console generations, I mean, we've primarily been playing our fighting games on either the Dreamcast, which had converters, or on the PlayStation 2, which also had converters. Then when we jumped to PS3, it wasn't really a problem because Tekken was the first PS3 fighting game that Evo actually adopted, and they had converters at the time. But once everything moved over to PS3 and 360, everyone had to adopt the new generation of sticks. That's when Street Fighter 4 came out, and no one really had any qualms about that. And
right.
Sure.
But I guess
hold on. Well, okay.
no,
Go
Let
ahead.
me know
I
when
was,
you guys are
I'm-
done.
no, I was saying, I was guessing the reason why I think people were under the impression that they didn't have to change the sticks because with PS3 to PS4, Xbox 360 to Xbox One, they kind of use a USB looking type format. Like in the previous console generations, they were literally. I did the PS2 have a USB connection? I can't even
Yeah.
remember.
Yes.
PS2 had USB in the front, but it was only used for steering wheels and keyboards.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, during the PS2 era, you gotta understand something. During the PS2 era, most of the time, the only time you would actually have to spend money was with freaking Hori or get a custom. When Street
Sure.
Fighter 4 came out during that time, well, I would say the first non-Hori able to get anywhere stick was the Mad Catz stick. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
they brought it out. People bought it because like I said, it was either order from Hori, which means you went to Play Asia, or you went to the other spot that got shut down, and you paid out the ass because you had to do duty. You had to do duty, then shipping, and it was normally like an extra 80 to almost $100 just to get everything sent out to you.
I know all
Like
about
I said,
that.
you know,
Some money
yeah.
for Real Arcade Pro.
Real Arcade Pros were like
Yeah, for
ridiculous, so you know.
My HRAP 3, yo, I paid OD amounts of money. And then
Mm-hmm.
you look at the TEs, and it was like, yo, $150? This is great.
At the time, it was a great deal because they got a lot of people that wanted an arcade stick. It was right there. It was, you know, it was in America, right there. You can order it. So, on that note, he's right. You know, on that note, he's right on that one.
And
My
I
issue
feel
was,
your pain from back in the day because I used to import every single one of those sticks. I used to try to get them early and try to review them for the community to see. And
dude,
Yo,
that
Mark,
was tough.
Mark, I seen your stick collection, dog. Yo, no homo. But you got
I would
the
say,
ill stick collection.
well,
All
that
the
said,
OG
you know.
sticks, yo.
Well,
I mean, all that
Hold on.
I-
Before you guys even go, because I know you guys are asking questions. I just want to throw a question in there. MarkMan,
Yeah.
business is good for the scene, so having a competition is always good for business.
Yes.
But Razer is making their move into the scene, and as you know, they're going to create esports accessories that will compete against Mad Catz. What is Mad Catz' position on getting ready to face off against Razer?
I think the more competition available, more healthy competition is welcome because I would like to see companies like Razer be able to support the community more. If they're sponsoring more events, I'm happy because I mean not to put Hori on blast, but they don't really bring it when it comes to supporting events.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can't argue with that.
If another company can put up thousands of dollars to help support an event, I'm all for it. If this means that people get more money, there's more prizes, more and more people will go home from the event happy. And I'm down with that.
Now let me ask you this, because obviously a lot of tournament players come around here.
Yep.
You guys going to be planning on some giveaways and your usual playing Santa Claus? Any types of plans of, obviously raffling obviously some of these offered events and, your usual giveaways that you've been doing in the past? Because, I mean, I know a lot of these people are saying, I don't want to go out and lay out $200. I understand that. My personal position is, shit happens every once in a while with a new system, unfortunately, and I'm used to it. But a lot of these kids, and I use the word kids, young adults, they ain't going to be able to, like Junior said, $500 change for the system, $600 for the...
the stick will body them, yeah.
Yeah,
Almost
it's good,
$1,000
people are going to have to do donation drives just to get the system completed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we are gonna do stuff. I mean, we can't do anything right at launch to kind of have a discounted stick out there. I mean, I wish we could, but I mean, usually at the launch window when a product comes out within the first 3 months, we can't do any discounts on the stick. So that's why whenever we have something new, you probably won't see a discount. And it just sucks because this is the time of the year that everyone wants when their console is out. I know I would be pissed as a gamer if I didn't get the new stick when the game came out and I had to wait. So that I understand. But they're just something as a company that we can't do. But eventually, in the future, you will be seeing discounts. We will be supporting events, providing sticks, prizes, and stuff. I mean, that's what we do. We're at the events trying to. I mean, I know a lot of people complain about us sometimes. They're just raffling off sticks or they're just giving away sticks. I mean, it's better than us doing nothing, you know.
All right. To be fair though, I was just wondering. As you said, you have a lot of old merchandise, and that was the angle. I have to admit, I didn't see. I forgot that you have a ton of old merchandise that you have to sell. So,
Yep.
not being able to put on the new consoles is more of a headache than anything else.
I mean, hold on. If you don't sell them, I have a place in Arizona where we actually buried a whole bunch of copies of Krusty's Funhouse.
Oh man, is that near where ET was buried in New Mexico?
It's actually out in the same down in the Southwest. They wound up finding a place. They had so many copies of that Krusty's Funhouse, and they weren't selling no more, so they just buried them.
All right, I know. So you actually got a legitimate question, but I think it's a question that everyone asked before, and it's a question that I've even asked you personally that you never answered. At what point did Mad Catz, you know, when you and Rich, at what point did they say, we're tired of making shit product? What can you guys do for us? Because I remember, you know, we all remember that time where
Pelican.
Hey, Pelican, PDP, they made some good products back in the day.
PDP was fine.
I mean, their sticks at the time, I mean, no one really loved their sticks, but when you modded them and put half parts in them, they were great. I mean, their converter for PS2 was a gold mine for a while for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, they had some contributions to the fighting game community back in the day. Let's not forget.
This is from Reich, and he's but I mean, that was definitely. I mean, you know, when Mad Catz first did they were making arcade sticks, you know, everyone got that whole like horror story from when they bought a Mad Catz controller, and that shit was like the absolute worst.
Oh, dude, I was so fucking scared at work when we made the announcement, and we're like, oh man, people are gonna hate us. They're gonna be freaked out. I mean, because we made the announcement before people saw anything on the stick, right?
Correct, and that's why everybody SK said you guys weren't worth a damn when it came to that, because they said it's gonna bomb. I remember that all the custom stick makers says it was gonna bomb. You guys are used to making shit product. We only use your PC boards to make our sticks.
The T sticks saved Mad Catz. Their reputation.
I wouldn't say it exactly saved us financially, but it did give gamers a different perspective on what we do. And
it definitely saved the reputation.
There were a few articles in the media where our CEO, especially it was at CES in 2009, where he commented that this is a different Mad Catz. This is not the Mad Catz you remember from back in the day. Because we did want to change our focus. We actually stopped making a lot of the cheaper stuff that you see like at GameStop stores. We didn't make the $20 controllers anymore. And
we only bought those to get the PC board for it anyway.
Oh, I know. And I know that's fine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When people would call in and like, hey man, I want to mod my stick, I would say, hey, buy one of our controllers, you know?
PC board was fine. There was some buttons that were shit. But, you know, I guess saying, you know, all that saying, there was this question that Reich and asked, like, when did you guys decided that with the sticks to focus on a quality product?
It was obviously before the Street Fighter 4 came out. The Street Fighter 4 stuff came out, so it was sometime in 2008. We made the conscious decision to step away from the commodity products, the cheaper products that you see in stores, and actually make quality products. You see, there was a transition period, like a 2 to 3 year period, where we switched from doing the products you might remember, you might hate from back in the day, to doing more core and focused products. Because right now our focus is headsets, PC products, and of course the fighting game community. That's what our real focus is right now.
I'm just wondering though, is there, maybe I'm wrong on this, but I noticed like when it comes to Sanwa, let's say the old sticks, the Sanwa parts and so on, I was just wondering, there's no way for Mad Catz to, like, if somebody gives in an old stick, that they can salvage the parts, because if the buttons are good, I'm pretty sure it's the same buttons, aren't they, basically?
No, I mean, we have a
if it's Sanwa parts or something.
Yeah, well, Sanwa parts are only rated at 1 million button presses, so I mean, eventually they will fail, and there's no way to tell if someone gives a stick like how many button presses or how many cycles it's been through.
Good point.
So we always have to put it through rigorous testing and QA when we go through. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I know there are still horror stories. People complain like, oh, my Mad Catz stick is fucked up. It doesn't work. Fuck you guys. I hate you. And I mean, we try to help them out. I mean, if they come back at us and they're still cursing and cussing, like, I mean, there's nothing we can do. If they don't want to calm down, we won't help them. But like I said, if anyone ever has a problem with their stuff, and I know a lot of people that listen to the show and gamers in the fighting game community in general, if they ever have an issue, they see me at an event and I have something, they could bring it to me and I'll take it and I'll give them a new one. And that's how it's been for almost forever now. Whenever someone from the community needs something, we are there to help if we can.
So speaking of that,
I got one more question. Mark, what happened with the whole sticks, the new sticks being shipped out on December 13th and not on launch or something like?
We are shipping stuff on launch. So On our website, we had a tremendous amount of pre-orders. You wouldn't imagine how many we got over the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I thought the fighting game scene was niche.
That's what I thought too. I mean, and a lot of people were shitting on Killer Instinct for the longest time.
But
and then
that's
finally,
not the. But she got 2 other fighters coming out too for it. That's why they're so like stressed out about it, because they get Guilty Gear and KI, and there's one more that was scheduled.
Guilty Gear has only been announced for PS4.
PS4
and
so far.
PS3, yeah.
It'll be Xbox. Shit.
If it does sell well, Microsoft will buy it out. If they can afford to buy them out.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, we got a bunch of pre-orders. We're not able to fulfill everything with the November 22nd shipment, so we're going to be shipping some prior to launch. That way people get them in time for the 22nd. Then we have a second shipment that's coming in, and we have a third shipment that's coming in. We're planning on shipping all pre-orders by December 9th through 13th, around that time frame. So everyone that pre-ordered their sticks will get it. And unfortunately, I mean, we don't control when partners like Amazon or GameStop or Best Buy will be able to ship out their stuff. So as soon as they get it, it's really up to them in the warehouse and how they put it into the system.
Best Buy is launched.
Yeah.
Man.
They'll have to put it
Best
out. We just have to ship it to them, and we're gonna try to ship it to them as fast as we can.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Markman, if you have any Tekken links, is Tekken X Street Fighter dead like Ryu's sense of footwear?
Every time I ask Harada-san, he tells me not to ask about it. So I'm guessing they. Well, you never know. So this is the I think 2014 is the 20th anniversary of Tekken.
Yeah.
All I know is he told me there's a lot of big plans for it. So I bet you we'll see something at E3.
They better do something.
All right, yeah, I got another question, Markman.
What's up?
Is it true that Tekken Revolution? Well, you might not know, or you might know, and you can't answer. That Tekken Revolution is the beta for Tekken versus Street Fighter.
I hope not. Well, I hope not.
Somebody does not like invincible moves.
I mean, no, I don't mind the invincible moves. If you know someone's gonna do it, you just,
Yeah.
punish
Just
them,
block
launch
them or punish
afterwards.
them, yeah.
But I just think it makes it kind of brain dead. You know, it's like especially it kind of defeats the purposes of doing strings or block strings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only gripe I have with it, and it's too early to say. I mean, I wish they had it on a platform where you can actually play local play and play against people and build a better strategy. But all we have right now is just online experience from it.
Yeah.
And,
So-
we all know about online laws and Dragon Tales.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that Dragon Tail has some like extra invincibility frames because of that shit.
Well,
All right, so
Would be
hold on. Let me
on.
ask you
Screw
this,
that.
Mark. All right, Tekken 1 to present. What is your absolute favorite one?
Tekken Tag 1. I have an arcade machine in my garage. That's my
I
favorite.
told you
Tekken.
guys that's the best Tekken.
I don't like tag, man. I never liked tag.
I said it.
Well, what's your favorite, James? Is it 2 or 3?
3.
See, I knew it. You look like a 3 guy.
Yeah, I like
Tag
3.
1. Tag 1 is
Tekken-
my favorite.
Tekken 3 to me has the most revolutionary. It was the biggest jump in the series. It's what made me love competitive Tekken. But Tekken Tag 1 is what I learned to play competitively when I actually started traveling for events. So that's why I love it. That's why it holds a special place.
Who do you play in Tag 1?
I use pretty much everyone. I use Ogre and Bruce and True Ogre and Julia.
Well,
Oh, wow.
you can remind me if nostalgia's clouded my eyes, but do matches take as long in Tekken Tag 1 as they do in the newer
hell
version?
no.
Because I'm trying to remember.
I honestly, well, Tag 1 we played 2 out of 3. We didn't play 3 out of 5. So, but if we did play Tag 1 3 out of 5, it would be longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just because
You're
nostalgia
right.
tends to color my eyes sometimes, so I might not remember.
Yeah, well, they got to
accurately.
take a Tag 1.
Yeah.
Fuck
And
Also-
Mishima damage back then was OG. Laser Scraper did so much damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't help that there were only like probably 10 good characters in the game.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
Heihachi was ridiculous.
Oh,
man.
wait,
Look
Markman. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
what's up?
Yeah, I got this question for you. This is kind of off topic. Sorry for the noise in the background. I mute it when I'm not talking because these guys are mashing buttons. In 2012 for MLG, Mad Catz supported MLG. Obviously, with the Fight Sticks, you guys introduced it because you had the games there,
Yeah.
King of Fighters, whatever, and so forth. I don't know too much about what happened in MLG this year because the games were like StarCraft and League of Legends. But is Mad Catz looking to still support MLG in 2014?
We currently don't have any plans. We haven't really discussed that with anything with them recently. But if fighting games do go back onto the circuit, that's something that we would want to support from the fighting game side. We still have MLG products. We make the controller and we also make the stick. So there's definitely a possibility. I mean, we would love to support it regardless, but just right now, there's really nothing on the console front. Obviously, it's Dota 2, and then just recently they announced StarCraft, or not StarCraft, I'm sorry, Call of Duty Ghosts. So
Call of Duty Ghosts, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
So it's really up in the air for us right now.
Okay, that my other question is this. Okay, with the Smash Brothers
Yes.
may actually go into MLG. I'm not confirming, but I'm not denying it either. You would know just as much as I do. Is Mad Catz looking to create any pro accessories for the Nintendo Wii U?
It's actually really interesting that you bring that up. I've been talking to a lot of people at Nintendo lately, and they are doing research right now, trying to see more about the fighting game community. They have 2 people in their marketing team that's actually going around getting different opinions, especially about what they like about other fighting games. And I know that they're looking at doing different kinds of controllers, because in the last 2 Smash games, you weren't able to use arcade sticks.
Yeah.
Just because they required analog presses for buttons and for certain things regarding the analog stick. And I know Sakurai himself has been doing some studying on frame data and arcade sticks himself. He actually requested a few arcade sticks from us, so I think it's safe to say that it's gonna be bigger as far as products go.
Yeah.
But it's still too early to tell. I mean, I would like to be able to say that arcade sticks will work for it, because that would be really cool, I think.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
With your pads, the Mad Catz pads, I always wondered, since I know certain pad players are very finicky. Some players like the feel of a PS2 pad, like I don't know, Wolf Chrome. I don't know, but how do you go about pad design? Because not everybody likes. Certain people like their pad with a certain amount of resistance and a certain amount of sensitivity.
Man,
for the pad players, it's very hard.
Like you said, it's very hard, and Mad Catz hasn't had the best history as far as controllers and pads go. So that is always an uphill battle for us. I mean, we tried our best to make some quality pads. I mean, some people in the community are able to use them. I mean, you have like Snake Eyes, you have Problem X, and they've been able to use our pads and actually win tournaments using them. But man, it's so hard to convince people that we make decent pads. So I mean, and that I think that kind of affects sales itself. And then we tried doing different designs that actually that for the different gaming communities, we actually made different pro modules for our MLG controller. We had one that was geared towards Gears of War fans. We had some that were geared towards Halo fans. We had some for Call of Duty fans. But I mean, it never really took off. The accessories never really took off. I mean,
because the pads look a little more lucrative than sticks, since you made the sticks better knows that they last forever, basically.
Yeah, and I'm not even just talking about fighting games in general. I'm just talking about just gaming itself, and it's I think it's just a really tough market, especially when a lot of people prefer first party most of the time.
Right. But I would think that at least in the pad market, it's more lucrative because, as you know, pads have a certain shelf life. Especially if they play a lot, the pads are going to wear off. And
Definitely. And far and beyond, when Street Fighter 4 came out, we sold a lot more fight pads than we did sticks. And I don't know if that's a stat that a lot of people know, but the pads were easier for people to just like walk up to the register or walk up to the store and actually just buy it. And be able to relate to it as a product. I thought the sticks, for a lot of people, especially the casual gamers, were a bit more intimidating, and it took a lot for them to be into the game to actually be able to buy one.
Well, I was always thinking that sticks were niche because
I think
the people who play sticks are in like our age group, around their late 20s, early 30s.
And I can tell you, sales-wise, they are very niche.
Yeah, I would expect them to be, but you said you sold a lot of those $200 sticks, so I was kind of shocked when you heard that.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I mean, just as a price thing.
That shocked me too. That shocked me too.
Well, can't say I didn't learn anything today.
Well, so I mean, let me ask you this: what's your obviously, you guys are supporting KI. What's your personal? Because me and Junior debate about this, and I'm not a hater of KI.
Yeah,
I just look at it at the
yes, you are.
I'm not a hater of KI. I was playing it when you were still in diapers.
I'm going to tell you my honest feeling about it. For the longest time, and I told Rich and I told the Double Helix guys this, I didn't like the game. And it sucks to be able to try to push a game that you don't like. So for the longest time, I didn't like it until Thunder came out. And when Thunder came out, I got to play the game more. The more you play the game, the more you watch the game, the more you force yourself to pay attention, the more you'll actually appreciate the game. I don't know, Junior, if that's the same way you felt, but the more I played the game and the more I saw the different mind game options that are involved, where the player actually, I mean, if you get blown up the game, it's your fault. It's not because there's some BS in the game.
I didn't like it at first either, because it felt slow. Like it didn't feel like a KI game.
Yeah.
But then when I played the build at TFC, I was like, yo, like they finally got it. Like they speed up the auto doubles and stuff like that.
It's very fast.
I guess I gotta ask you a question about that, MarkMan, because I mean, like you coming from like a Tekken background, you understand, I guess, like the importance of like getting a hit and like earning your combo.
Yep.
Like I feel like that's like a lot of people's biggest problem with like KI is the fact that like it's really hard to like earn a hit, and then after earning that hit through like, let's say you have like a superior like neutral game, like your combo it's not guaranteed. Your damage isn't guaranteed there. You know what I mean?
Isn't it like a 1 in 3 guess to get a combo breaker? No.
Well, not.
And I heard it's like a 1 in 2 because the heavy guess is like seeable.
Oh,
no, I think
all of them are.
Everything is seeable. Go ahead.
Let me answer that for him. I mean, you should know this by now, man. Like they explained this like 1,000 times. Like when you put somebody in a combo, they could break, but you could also bait them for when they break, and then you put them in a lockout, and then you could keep comboing them for free for 3 seconds. But the thing with that is that if you do a counter breaker and they actually were not trying to break, then you are open up for a combo. So the mind games already are really like ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, like, why is the risk in the combo though? Like that's the part that I don't like. It's like
I think that's unique to KI. That's what I just chalk it up to that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the risk in the combo?
I played. Okay, so let's say we have 2 characters that have like good footsies, but my character has better footsies because the normals I just have are better. Like that's just gonna happen. So I earn my hit against you, but now the damage that I could get, it is not guaranteed because you still have.
All right. Now look at this. It might not be guaranteed, but if I guess your breaker, then you're gonna get more damage than what you were originally going to guess. So it's actually working in your favor if you guess right, if you have good mind games. That's the thing about KI. The whole combo system, combo system in KI always has been about mind games. See, it's not like Dead or Alive. Like you put somebody in a combo and they do a hold, and that's saying you cannot bait the hold. You just gotta wait and whiff punish. Whereas in KI, you can actually bait their breakers with a counter breaker.
Junior, I actually have a better analogy.
All right.
Let's say you're playing Marvel, you get hit once, you're fucking dead.
Right.
You play this game, you get hit, you have a chance. That's just what I gotta say.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Damn.
Yep.
Now
I'd have to say.
Now hold on a second. Let me rewind because my question actually just got distorted into this. What I was going to ask you is, well, first question I got to ask you: what's your favorite animal?
I bet you it's a hamster.
You're asking me?
Yep. What's your favorite animal? Everybody that comes on the show has to answer that question.
I was also always partial to an elephant.
I think you're the first one. I think the first elephant.
Word? I liked Dumbo when I was a kid.
And you like black cement 3s.
That's true. Elephant print. Good call.
I would just like to point out I was never asked that question.
All right, Mikey. What's your favorite animal?
A wolf.
I got like 5 wolves already, but the elephant was unique. So you just plotted it. Anyway, what my question was this.
Rest in peace, Derptile, wherever you are.
He's floating around, trust me. But the point, hold on a second. Hold on. With the game coming out exclusively for the Xbox, do you feel it's going to be very limited, obviously being on one console, as far as being a competitive game for the FGC?
That's always going to be tough, especially now it's a brand new console transition. Not everyone will have the Xbox One, and it's going to be tough. I mean, I don't think it's going to take off right away. I mean, this is going to be something, and it sucks that this game is. It's good that it's out first to market, but it's also bad that it's out first to market because it's going to have to go through the sacrifice that a lot of games have to go through when they come out first.
And that's what scares me is it becomes a sacrificial lamb to get people in the seats, and by the time the system catches on, the game's dead.
See, but then
they have multiple seasons.
Yep, that's exactly. I was gonna say that. Yep. So, but then when season 2 comes out, then people stop playing or whatever because maybe a lot of people they were not playing against like other people or stuff like that because not everyone's gonna get the Xbox like you said. But then they're gonna come out with season 2 and like if the game is dead by that time, which I don't think is gonna be, then more people will start playing and stuff like that.
Well, and I don't see the game dying because fortunately I think it'll be like the only fighter for a few months.
No, I mean honestly, I think it's impossible for the game to die just because it's free to play.
Yeah, but you still gotta go out and buy the system.
No. I'm saying for the people that already have the system, for everybody that already bought Xbox One, like there's no reason for you not to try the game. I mean, it's free. Yes, it's one character, but you can play but you can play online and you can play against the rest of the Catz online. And then if you like the game, you get the whole game.
No, the reason why I agree with Junior on that, look at the new Dead or Alive Ultimate, right? People using them. I know some people haven't bought one character. Best believe they're masters of those 4 fucking ninjas using those characters. So I agree with CDjr. There will always be a player base for it.
I mean, there'll be a player base, but what I'm talking about is being that a lot of the people that come on this show actually go to the FGC events. You're going to get a lot of players that are being forced, whether it be financially or preference, to go to the system that they choose. And a lot of people right now are going through we'll call it their menopause of trying to figure out what systems they want. And they're sitting on the fence. And I don't find KI to be enough of a selling point for a lot of these people.
I'm going to keep it 100. I'm only waiting for Watch Dogs and Metal Gear Solid 4, or Metal Gear Solid 5. And then other than that, whichever system comes out with that first, I'm going to buy it.
Saying the game will fail only because on Xbox One. I mean, I know the community. I know the community is not the same, but that's like saying the new Smash is gonna fail just because it's only on Wii U. That is a stupid statement.
You have lost your mind.
You're out of your mind.
Smash will never fail.
No. That's what I'm saying.
I know you're saying that, but I'm just saying whatever excuse anyone wants to make up, it's not gonna fail for one reason and one reason only.
Why?
It's on Nintendo.
Loyal. We Nintendo fans are loyal to our
You're being a fanboy now, man.
No, but
the funny thing is, it's he's right because Nintendo isn't part of this equation in the FGC. Right now the FGC is going to be basically duking it out on PlayStation. What system's going to be used at events come 2015, 2016?
60s, Xbox Ones, and PS3s.
No, but you're right. You're going to take a while for the TOs even to get enough PS4s and Xbox Ones.
I don't know. Look how hard it is for you right now to get your hands on an Xbox.
It don't matter.
I'm just saying, it's so for a tournament organizer, unless Microsoft comes in here and says, hey, listen, you know what, we're going to give you 40, 50 setups of Xboxes so you can...
Well, Big E is hosting KI at NEC. I mean, so he must have at least like 4 to 6 Xbox Ones then.
He's got to... I would think so.
Or at least people bring 4 to 6 Xboxes.
If you look at it like this, Smash is going to be the biggest fighting game ever. It has Mega Man in it. It has Sonic in it. And it has Mario in it. This shit is over.
It's
free.
But KI's got Jago.
What? KI's got Jago.
To get back to KI a little bit though, I was with James earlier. When I first saw the game, I didn't like it. And then I started liking it when I saw Chief Thunder. And I said, oh, they really put some work in this character. I like this Chief, how it looked. And the game started to look more appealing in general after that.
I mean, well, MarkMan said that, not James.
Oh, no. James said he didn't like it, the game and I didn't like it at the start too. But when they added Chief Thunder, I'd always played Chief Thunder.
That was MarkMan that said that about Thunder.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I know we sound alike, but yeah, that was me.
drugs. Anyway.
I mean, it's not because I'm a fanboy, but
Dude.
I got hopes for
I'm a
KI.
fanboy.
You a fanboy.
You a fanboy.
What's the name of that spider lady?
Dude,
I
it's
thought
a-
that
it's
was
a-
very creative.
It's a classic game
Sadira is good,
that
too.
that dozens of people have been waiting for like 17 years, man. The game
You
is
are a
not gonna fail.
fan boy.
And then watching Orchid pet her kitty and me being
Man,
able to say that in a sentence and not look like a
Did
pervert.
you guys
Very
hear?
funny.
Did you guys hear the rumor on for Smash Brothers?
What?
The last secret character that they're gonna announce before the system launch or
Well,
the game launches?
The girl from what's the name of that game?
No, it's Orchid from KI.
Fuck out of here.
What?
No way.
That's
That'd
bullshit.
be
No, it's
ridiculous.
That's
It's
bullshit.
not
Bullshit.
only. It's
Not
not for
zero.
one reason.
Where's the?
No, it's not for one
where-
reason.
Who started this rumor, Triforce? Please.
That's
do.
not even a rumor.
I did.
That's like mad incorrect, man.
Stop starting rumors.
It's like because Microsoft owns Rare, there is no way in hell. We're just like,
Well,
you know what?
Actually,
Oh, man.
Microsoft does own Rare, but one of the
Yeah,
characters from Killer Instinct Nintendo owns.
Which one?
Which
It's
one?
Orchid.
Orchid.
It is Orchid.
If
Are you
if they
sure?
own Orchid, couldn't they just tell Double E?
Are you
Helix not to make use of Orchid?
100% are you 100% positive, Triforce?
No.
Yes, because Orchid was the poster girl that they used to publish the games in the arcades back in the days, and
And if
Nintendo.
that was the case, they wouldn't have Orchid now. They would have told him no.
Yeah.
That's not
Not
necessarily true.
necessarily true. Nintendo
just 'cause-
could
hey.
Nintendo could have just said, okay, listen here,
Look, man.
and then sell the whole thing.
I understand the whole Banjo Kazooie thing. They could have that shit. When nobody
Wow,
wanted
it's,
Banjo.
it's good for one game, but it's not good for
They
the
wanted.
other.
It's like, yo, you can have Banjo Kazooie. Yo, you can
They
have.
put Banjo Kazooie in that bitch.
But Orchid from Killer Instinct, knowing that everybody knew that, like, what, 2 years ago they revamped the license. Get the fuck out of here, man. They
Listen,
should have
guys, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. So,
all right then.
if Orchid was on Smash Brothers, then what?
I was
Let's
just
just
about
throw it
to
out
ask that.
there.
Then I would be surprised.
She be
Yo,
used
yo,
just
y'all
like
all
Snake
gonna
would
be playing Smash Brothers. Stop. Yo,
She be
just
used
keep it
like
keep it
Snake
real.
was used.
Keep it real.
I'm
Everyone
gonna play that game regardless.
I will
because
still not
Yeah, I
be
mean,
playing
I'm gonna
Smash
play
if Orgo was in it. I'm sorry.
She's not gonna.
Liar,
She,
you gonna play Smash without Orchid.
guys, take it easy.
Dude.
Take it easy. For CDjr, tranquilo. MarkMan, you got to split out.
Tranquilo.
Hey James,
Yeah,
I just want to say you finally got me on the show.
I know. I'm amazed. I finally got.
All it took-
I finally
all-
got
all it
the
took was for
infamous
us to do
MarkMan
that.
on the show. So, you see how gentle we are? We're not as evil as people make us sound.
No, I never thought you guys were evil. I just never wanted to get on the show.
Oh, I'm evil.
Nah, we're.
But hey, it was
No,
good
I'm
talking
kidding.
to you guys. It was good having conversation. Again, if you guys have questions, instead of speculating, you guys can always come to me. Straight up.
So,
man.
you want to throw out your Twitter link so everybody knows where they can reach
Yeah.
you?
Twitter is MarkMan23. And if you guys, again, have any questions, hit me up.
All right, sir. I will let
Ooh.
you go because I'm about ready to wrap this up because it's 4 a.m. and my ass has got to get to work by 6. So,
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
that work fix. Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was good talking to you guys. I hope I see you guys at NEC. If I'm not there, I'll try to make it out sooner rather than later.
all right, we'll be
All
there.
right,
It
later.
was nice meeting you, man.
All right, take care, guys.
Yeah.
Later, March.
Bye.
Yo, I still gotta say one thing, yo. How come no one ever tried to get motherfucking Sanford back on here off that motherfucking
I
cliffhanger? I'm
messaged him a
still
couple
waiting.
of times.
He did.
I'm
I
I thought he was. I thought he was still on. I saw his picture.
No, that
No.
nigga dropped.
No,
He dropped.
Illuminati got him.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Oh, he left.
That dude
He left
died.
on his own.
Sanford was on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sanford was
Yeah,
on.
he
You
was
missed
on.
him.
Time.
He was like,
Yeah,
yo,
like Sanford
I got
just leave
something
like
to
that.
tell you. You better call him
Right.
see if he's still alive.
Prepared
The
to
Illuminati ain't
be
getting-
funeral.
I don't think that's not like Sanford to do.
James.
Man.
It was
Yeah.
literally right as you
all
came
all
on. He
all
went
I have
off.
to say is CM.
Yeah.
What?
Punk,
Y'all know what CM means? Mm-mm-mm.
CM.
cash money,
Nah.
Oh,
cool men, no homo.
Cool.
no.
CM?
Yeah, what y'all talking about? It's not that important. Like, I'm talking to James.
Yeah.
I'm talking to James.
That's fucked up.
What's so messed up? So, listen, there's
I want to
certain
know.
there's certain things that the community
said.
the community should not know.
I just want to press buttons, man. Y'all doing all this politics over here. This is ridiculous.
doing all
Kind
the
of
work.
easy once you think about it.
Politics is the fabric of life.
So, all right, if there's certain things that cannot be known, who is Jack Nicholson and who is Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men? Are you Tom Cruise, James, or are you Jack Nicholson? And then Triforce.
I'll be Jack.
I knew he's gonna pick Jack. I knew you. I
want to be fucking Tom
I knew he was
Cruise.
gonna pick
You
Jack.
Tom Cruise, man.
I ain't gonna be no Tom Cruise. I wanted to be Jack.
Nope,
I knew you
too
were gonna
late.
steal Jack from me. Fuck.
So we can't handle the truth. We can't handle
it. Really can't.
You can't handle the truth, man.
The different. You know what's so funny? I'm starting to, James. I'm starting to enjoy this Illuminati shit because this shit's like. This reminds me of the SS fucking. What's that? The Russian police, the KGB. Yo, the amount of CIA KPB shit that was going on in this stream was ridiculous.
It's all about putting out the right bait, corporate
it was
bait.
Like there was like 9. If the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, was watching Skype, they was like, "Yo, how can they be having 20 different conversations at one time?" Yo, this shit is godlike.
No, but it was funny though. Triforce though.
What?
It proves that all we had to do is just talk about certain things. Then magically,
the streets is watching. That's all I gotta say.
That's
the
not what
streets is watching.
Wish I was lying about what I saw on that paper 2 nights ago, but that was on there. I don't fucking care.
It's very simple, guys. Listen, look.
It's on there, man.
It's very simple. There are certain topics that's just left for people to comment about because any press is a good press, keeps their people's names in keeps their brand alive, like relevant. But there are certain things called CM where a topic comes up and it's too hot, and it's called crisis management.
Hey, I live for the crisis.
No, I just, but you know, I think you know what proves that though. It proves another thing. Lots of things they say about us on the show, like, oh, we don't know what we're talking. Notice how civil we are when we need to be.
And that's
yes. Yeah, I don't think we're civil. I don't think we were civil. It was first of
fair.
All, MarkMan came in with silences and just started hitting everyone. Laying people down. I was like, yo, he's just hitting. I was like, yo, this is what's going on. Y'all didn't hear me pump the shotgun? I was like, y'all didn't hear that?
I heard it.
Yo, I was like, yo, he's hitting him. I was laughing. I was like, yo, MarkMan's a cold-blooded killer.
Why y'all think I say muted? He cool, but I was like, I know what this is. I saw it coming.
Yo, he walked in and he was shooting people and smiling.
That's why I wasn't saying shit.
Yo, I gotta respect that shit. I was like, yo, this is a fucking cold-blooded murderer.
The streets is watching. That's what I said. The streets is watching. Why do people think I said that?
That was so gangster, B.
Hey, that's right.
You actually.
That was the worst part. No, it's the worst part about using a shotgun.
What?
You shoot at 5 people, you only going to hit 2. This is why.
Well, I didn't shoot. I just pumped it because I was like, yo, don't point that silence at me, B. I'm trying to. Yo, you point that at me, I'm letting off.
I look at it this way. All you cats were in here, and you were like, yo, fuck this shit, fuck this is fucking bullshit. He came in here, and he went, pew, 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 and you guys were like, let me ask you this. If the diplomatic immunity of the Emancipation Proclamation was functioning today, would you join or not join with us?
Yo, James just put the On Blast show on blast. Yes!
I called it, dog.
Yo, I am lost. What happened? Said that again.
It's okay. It's okay. Just keep pressing buttons, bro. This is out of your range. Keep pressing buttons.
I mean, literally. Wait.
Junior ducked behind the chair. Yo, Junior, as being the Dominican he is, he pulled out a switchblade. And he was like, yo, I'm trying to murder something.
I'm not winning with a knife, man.
But he ducked behind the chair. Junior ducked. He's like,
nigga, my defense is ridiculous.
When he came on, this is the first thing I heard.
I'm still lost. Like, I don't like, you know what?
No, we were saying when MarkMan came in, he came in with the dual barrel silences and just started laying people down with a smile.
Oh,
That's why I told you I was like, yo, I'm gonna pump the shotgun because yo, I'm not trying to get hit.
so he did answer every question though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No,
He did.
Yo,
And
I told you the CM was ridiculous, B. The
Even the
CM
questions I
was
needed answered.
ridiculous.
Snipes, dog. I just knew it as soon as he came
Okay,
out.
so,
I was like, wait a minute.
the rumor that I heard about that it was Mad Catz' fault that the all sticks couldn't work, then it wasn't true. That it was
Well,
it's Microsoft. It's Microsoft.
all right, from what I heard,
whoa. Once again, everyone's making a mistake that was made the first time. First of all, that is just what MarkMan said is a representation of Mad Catz, and that's their defense. You still have to get on the other side.
we have to hear what Microsoft have to
and
say.
you have to hear what Sony has to say. It's
Right.
not over. They're like, I'm just saying, MarkMan came in with the sniper, start laying people down. You know, telling you, dude should have just.
He laid his side of the story well enough, but we have to hear the other side.
He was getting people. Dude was eating it. Dude
My
was
nigga,
eating that shit
at
like
the end
breakfast.
of the day, I just want to fucking play Killer Instinct. I don't give a fuck what's happening with the stick or not. My brother.
I tell you one thing though. This one of the questions I asked. Right, it's like I said, it builds a micro economy into the community. So for anyone, how many people's in here? 140 people in the On Blast show. Any one of you guys who are into modding, now would be a good time. And for all those modders out there in the community,
Just step your game up.
Step your game up. Here's a hustle for
money
you.
in that shit.
Here is a hustle. And the other question, I don't know. I asked MarkMan a question to set some shit up for the FGC, but only 2 people in this room even understand the level of the question that was asked.
Remind me of the question again, just to clear up my memory.
Yo, you could not. That shit was a silencer shot, B. Just put like this: the fighting game community has a chance to live next year due to the answer that was given.
Razor, nigga.
And if James is on point, James, if you are on point, you can literally save the FGC.
Yep.
Oh man, but wait a minute, Triforce, ain't James a cancer to the community? He can't save it. He would just destroy it.
Don't worry. Fortunately, the FGC have a short memory. So
I think the FGC is gonna cure cancer.
Yeah.
Man, this community, dog.
But I have to give MarkMan his due. He did answer a tough question. Well, we gotta sell all these old sticks.
And he did it.
I give him that.
Yo, he put that product code out there in silence in a way that I've never heard it before. We got all these old sticks, man. People want to fucking buy them.
He did a good job.
Yeah, no, and you know what?
No,
and Max just says it right. It's not it's MarkMan's job. You know, it's
MarkMan's
not the CEO of Mad Catz. He don't make the final decisions. In fact, you know,
that's exactly what I've been saying.
He is
who I told this to? I think it was you, James.
Yeah.
He is a Mad Catz Marine, special ops. Actually, you know what he is? He's a
black. Mormag is a Blackwater.
Yo, Blackwater, that's what it is.
Blackwater.
Yo, they was like, yo, you see what Mad Catz did, man? They're gonna
He's a mercenary.
the way they are. It's gonna fuck everything up. Yeah, man, they fucking boo boo boo.
Well, but all right. Well, you guys know, I didn't go in too much detail with it, but all right. Remember, I was talking about Hitbox, and they sell a quality product, and it's like what $160 for it, right?
Yeah.
And that's also the PlayStation version, right? I was saying though that remember the questions I asked. What was the major difference between that stick and the other stick? And he basically just said it's the chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me the chip now justifies that cost? I don't know. Could be.
I'm telling you right now.
Lo que uno que tiene que hacer nada más romper un control de Xbox One y mapear el chip to the.
Oh, he's talking to what's his name in the background? Oh, I thought he was talking with us. I was like,
oh my bad. Let me mute this shit. Hold on.
Yeah. But I think me personally, I think the price goes up because you have to. I believe him about the price going up because he listened to what he said.
I'm not saying I'm not. It's not me not believing or.
Oh,
I mean the thing is you
it's
gotta look at the fact that like,
hold on, one at a time.
Yeah, it has to cost that much because they don't make them in bulk. That's what he said. Remember, they already have enough sticks that they're trying to get rid of already. So if they don't get rid of that if they don't get rid of that inventory, the overhead's gonna kill them. So it has to be that they have to pay. I can see. Yo, press that remote. Press that remote. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I believe him. I thought it was just a new technology in the sticks. I'm not too like stick educated.
No. From what I understand, right? Maybe I'm wrong. As I say, this is all with caveats here, right? It's basically you have these buttons and you have a board and you translate this information to the console, right? I personally don't know how much it costs, but part of me saying I don't believe the chip should cost that much.
I mean, like, and realistically, looking at the buttons, like those buttons, those OBSF 30s or whatever they are, like those Sanwa buttons, are the same buttons we've been using for like 20 some odd years.
So I'm not sure.
But what about the silent buttons? Isn't that a different technology?
Nah, the silent buttons are just like the same buttons with a layer of felt in them.
Right.
That's it.
But then it still costs to get that component of felt, whatever it is.
But the felt might, all right, this is my assumption. The felt might be little or nothing.
No, because you have to get it. You have to get enough to go. You have to get the felt is little to nothing if you're thinking about getting one stick. So if you got a stick already, you're like, I want silent buttons. Let me go to the store and buy the felt needed so I can open up my joystick and put it into my 8 buttons or 6 buttons for one joystick.
No, I'm not. What happens when I'm saying I'm not sure. I'm not saying.
Any component's going to cost a lot when you're into mass manufacturing.
No, but remember, economies of scale. The more you buy,
when you buy bulk, it should be cheaper, though.
You're right.
No, I understand when you buy bulk, it's going to be cheaper, but that's an additional expense to the standard that was before it because there was no felt before. So even though it's going to cost less, it's a new expense regardless. So let's say felt costs about $5, but if you $5 for felt, right? But if you make 10,000 orders, they'll sell it to you for 5 cents. It's still 5 cents that was plus to whatever you're doing now. So
I'm not disagreeing with you, but the thing is, unless we see the sheets themselves on how much each item costs and how and then again they have to do markup because they have to make money, right? So
because they have to make a profit. That's another thing.
So I don't know. So that's why I'm putting a caveat on it now. I'm being very careful. I'm not saying anybody's lying or we don't know. But my gut feeling is still a little pricey. But that's just me.
But it's new hardware.
Yeah, but I understand looking at it a little bit pricey. I mean, how much were the other sticks going for?
Like
PS3 ones and Xbox, the earlier ones.
I bought mine off of Amazon when they had that deal where it was like $100 with free shipping. Yeah. And that was a round one, and I'm still using that to this day. So I mean,
I bought the Hori stick before I bought the Hitbox. You remember the Hori SA Pro something?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That cost me $160. That's a big heavy stick, right? But $200, I think that $40 jump is just too much.
So how much?
If it costs that much, I think it's just too much. For
my Real Arcade Pro on PlayAsia was like $240 after shipping, handling, taxes, and all that shit. So I mean,
yeah, it
was rough.
Yeah, I think it's a bit rough, personally.
David, how much do you think it should cost then, in your opinion, and why?
In my opinion, I think $160 is a fair price. But if it doesn't cost, if it costs more than that, then there's nothing they can do.
Three payments of $19.99, and if you call now, you get 2 for the price of 1. Just pay shipping and handling.
No. It's gonna be 3 payments of $33.97.
Wow.
That's my best Jamaican.
The thing is, I'm looking at it like that. I'm not saying I'm just saying I think $160 for a stick is a fair price. But above that, even it's rough. It's rough for the consumer. That's why once you get to that 200 mark, it becomes kind of rough for a consumer to say, boy, I'm going to drop that on the stick.
Yo, James, Junior dropped out.
We lost somebody.
We lost Junior.
Junior. Yeah.
Too much fish sticks.
Yeah. He had to go
Taking them silent dicks to the face.
He had to go beat off.
He had to go work on.
Hold on, I think I don't know if he dropped out. I think he just left. No.
No, he dropped out.
He dropped out. If
He's
it looks like a drop to me.
We out.
But what you think, James? You think 200 is a bit much or 160 is?
You know,
I'm not saying if they can afford it. Not saying that.
You know, the gaming business, especially the peripherals, is a tough business because I can't tell you what their overhead is.
Right, that's the thing.
Compared to the markup, to the markup. Obviously it's a lot cheaper to manufacture, especially if you manufacture it in bulk. But the fact that, $200 to me, it just sucks that it's an initial thing.
I mean, like, it's really only an initial thing because of like the timing in concurrence with like the new system being released.
Yeah. But you guys also keep in mind, Obama is putting up the the minimum wage to 10.
Stop roping off, Junior.
Stop
roping off.
I'm going to slightly.
I can't hear you.
I said stop jerking off.
I don't know about this minimum wage thing because, as far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, James, you can correct me. Isn't the United States government a consensus government? So you have the three houses have to kind of agree on shit.
No.
No.
Yeah, they kind of do that.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They push through whatever the hell they want.
That's true.
There is no discussion.
The truth.
If you don't like it, they basically tell you to eat a dick. I.e. healthcare. Yeah, don't worry about it. Read it later, but vote it now. And afterwards, you're gonna get a cool surprise.
A nice big load in your face from yours truly.
Basically, we don't. Our consensus is, if it's your way and you agree with it, then it's cool. But if you don't agree with my way, something's wrong with you.
That's America, dog.
Yeah.
That's not America. That's a free country.
Yeah,
my
free country.
God. I watched the Demon kill a god. Yo, he was going ham with Phoenix in the corner, and a Kuma just raging demoned him, and she just stopped.
But I don't know. I always thought
there's no manga.
I thought it always was money talks. Like in most politics around the world, whoever has the money usually gets what they want done.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily true. Money does run the world, but if you're smart, you can get around money.
No, man.
Nah, you can beat money. You can beat money with resources and power. Just for people to know, money isn't
Just
power.
amount of money, hire somebody to knock you off.
You need money to have power.
No, not true.
Not
Who
necessarily.
told y'all that? Not
There's a
necessarily.
difference between money and wealth.
Go look
the difference between money and wealth.
Go look up Cesar Chavez.
Exactly. Ain't no money there, but I
Broke
tell you, that's a
motherfucker, but he started
a whole bunch of
fucking
power.
revolution. But I mean, look, $200. It's a steep chunk, man. I can't deny that.
I feel like it only feels like a steep
just at
chunk.
the point where it's a steep chunk. Yeah.
I mean, people were definitely willing to pay $200 for that Versus stick. Let me tell you that. And that what is it? The silent VS that they made, where they only brought them to Evo, yo.
Yeah.
I would have paid all the money for that. I don't even care. I still didn't even get one, and I was like, fuck it.
Yo, James,
Yeah.
you ever thought about getting Michael Ting? Well, that's his American name. I forgot how to pronounce his I don't know what form of Asian he is, so I don't want to mispronounce his name. But you ever thought about getting Michael Ting on the On Blast show
I could do that.
to get some rebuttal some words, to rebuttal against actually you couldn't get him. That's too much. That's going too far up in the food chain. But I'm gonna talk to a guy from that department who can get someone the equivalent of MarkMan to see what his thoughts would be on the scene. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely doable.
Yeah,
I'm
dead serious. I need that from you when I type to you. I need that from you.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Oh, all right. No, I think I know how to compare this. All right. Why I look at the 200 as so steep. How much you guys who work, right? How much you guys earn, let's say, in 2 weeks? What's your 2 weeks pay if you don't get paid monthly?
Not
People
enough.
who want to reveal that.
Not enough.
All right, my 2-week pay is about call it about
What?
Whoa, what the
Your
fuck?
2 week pay is
Get that.
Illuminati as hell, dog. Get the
What?
fuck out of here with that
What
Illuminati.
was that? I
They
would like
pay
to
him
know
in
what the
weed.
What he
What
said?
What? The whistle? Oh, sorry. No, I'm just thinking. I'm doing the conversion. No, that's all.
Son, that was OD.
All I heard
What?
was some.
Yeah. My 2-week pay is about, let's say, 180.
Damn.
All right.
So
Well,
that's
in the states, the average pay is between two and 500 is like the average.
2 and 500
Between 2 and
For
500
weeks.
a week.
And that's
A
still
week.
not
A
good
week?
enough here.
A week.
A week.
A week.
Wow. Well, see, now you see why $200 is steep for me.
Yeah. Oh, I can understand it being steep.
That's steep for a lot of people, not just you.
Even a person making 2 to 500, it's steep.
The struggle is real, dog.
Even with that amount, it's still
I mean,
hard.
even for F Champ, it's steep when he's getting money from people.
Yeah, you gotta
okay.
remember, it's like a lot of the people that are here, like they have probably only have either part-time jobs or like non-skilled like trade jobs where they're not like out of college like in a white collar suit job
No, but here's the
going to
thing is,
FGC events.
where I'm from, I'm in a white collar job because basically I'm doing database programming
Yeah.
and entry, and that's my pay. So it's kind of rough. So I have to save my money very wisely.
I mean, it's $200 plus the system. I mean, had this been out the gate, down the line, like if they announced, well, KI is going to be a title that's going to be released in a couple of months, and then they hit you up with it, it would probably ease the ripping of the Band-Aid off a little bit. But,
Yeah.
Being that it's a release title that they're pushing this, they
Pay all your money up front.
and then after that, don't buy another game.
Yeah, that's basically that's.
I mean,
No,
people
buy
are gonna
another-
wait to buy games anyways because all the good games don't come out till next year anyhow.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute, hold on. Now, is there anybody here who disagrees with me when I say Killer Instinct is not going to last that long anyway?
I disagree.
Yeah, probably CDjr.
I disagree.
No, I disagree. Okay, the reason I'm gonna ask, there's a thing I have to ask you first before you say, what do you mean by last long? Give me a time. Can you give a time frame that you think it's gonna die in?
All right, so let's see. I think it'll make it till about Evo, and then after next year's Evo, it'll die out.
So you're saying it should, wait, hold on. So you're saying it would die by the end of 2014?
Yes.
Nah, I think it'll make it to 2016.
Can I kill him, Triforce?
Yeah. Wait. Junior, because are you allowed to even let that go?
To be fair, somebody had to be devil's advocate.
No. I could let somebody.
But nah, dogs. Cause see,
I don't see that happening, man.
If you
How
do
many
that,
seasons? How many seasons are there?
Everybody knows this.
Right now,
How many seasons are there?
listen to Junior.
now.
Listen to Junior.
How's
Junior's gonna spit some facts.
the game gonna die after Evo when that's when the game is gonna be the strongest at with the whole cast, which is supposed to be 8 more characters for season 2, and they're gonna add a couple other things that I'm not gonna say. And that's when the game is gonna be the strongest. How is it gonna die at that time?
Look at Injustice, nigga.
Scorpion.
No. Oh, wait. I thought Junior was going to say something else. But you're missing something. And it is the first official esports fighting game. It's a esports game made for esports.
I won't say Killer Instinct's going to die. I don't see it dying. Because, as I said, free-to-play game, so you're always going to have a base.
It's free to play, but it's like
you will always have a fighting game for free to play, and they're gonna rotate the character that you can play for free. Like it's gonna be Jaguar at first, then it might be like Thunder, then it might be Zero, then it might be like the character.
already.
Get my game.
Yo, somebody's feeding back.
It's Abe.
Abe's in the fucking twins.
I have to remove Abe. That's the
DOA do that already though, so it's like it's just why I think KI is not going to do well in the FGC. Casually, it's going to do fun.
In the FGC.
FGC.
Oh, you're talking about the FGC.
Yeah, the FGC is gonna
I think I
fail.
was talking about.
I thought you meant just like competitive gaming as a whole, so like FGC and esports. But if you're just talking about the FGC, who cares if it doesn't? Who cares if it doesn't survive in the FGC? That shit is irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Esports not gonna do well either because where they gonna start off at? No, trust. Let
me put you onto something you don't know about. I'm gonna keep this 100 for you. Anybody went to MLG in 2004 and 5 and 6? Anyone, all of those Halo players at the time and whatnot, even some of the RTS players, I'm telling you something right now, even to this day, right now, those League of Legends players and those StarCraft players, they actually love fighting games. They find it intriguing. The reason why they don't play it is because there's no money in it.
Yep.
But they actually find fighting games intriguing. They like it. And
I have no problem with the esports thing. I'm just saying the profit model though. Triforce, since you more study this than anybody else, right?
Free.
How does MLG make their money? I mean, through advertising? Is it what they sell?
First of all, it's mainly through investment capital, obviously, because first of all, if anyone, I wasn't here on the On Blast show when you guys did the Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. If you even did that, but James, did you do that?
What?
Did you have an episode on that?
On what? I'm sorry.
On the HBO special Real Sports with Brian Gumbel
I discussed it a little bit.
All right, so now they had this thing on HBO, right? The Real Sports with Brian Gumbel, and they were talking. They had a representative. I guess somebody did their homework and got somebody to represent the competitive gaming scene. And if you see what they were talking about, they made competitive gaming look like the coming of God, literally. And you're laughing. I put that on Kevin's wall. It's still on my wall for everybody to see. And when they showed the Staples Center was sold out. They had to turn back people because they couldn't fit them in. But StarCraft World Championships right now, and I'm telling you this right now because it's why we have huge news coming up in 2014. When some of these investors turned their heads around, I was like, what is going on? And I was like, esports. They was like, we want in by the millions. Now, if based on what the little I'm getting, just to hook up Empire 2014, if we're getting that, man, listen. They will sell their grandmothers to make sure every game in esports survive. Because the equity in esports is in the trillions. All right, I may be exaggerating, but 100 billions at the very least.
All right, tell me. Sorry, I'm not that I zoned out, but I missed the part. Where did they make the money?
Technology, entertainment, and media. Technology, entertainment, and media. That is the new emerging market, and guess what pushes that more than anything else on the planet? Video games.
The video game.
My G, look, listen. Grand Theft Auto sold 3 billion in 3 days. Call of Duty Ghosts. The systems for the game isn't even out yet. Well, except for the PS3 and Xbox 360. But for the PS4 and the Xbox One, it has already sold 1 billion. They want in. These dudes they're selling their family, their children, their dogs. Nelson has Call of Duty.
But you can also just take it into your retail. You can also take it to your retail.
Blast. It's the EMP remix. What's poppin'?
What's up, Nelson?
Nelson.
Yo, what up?
Yo, Nelson. Do you like fish sticks?
Nelson walked away.
Oh.
Man, what a random ass.
Oh, wait, yo, Triforce.
Yeah.
Tell Nelson that I said thank you for inviting me again.
Oh, Nelson, Junior said thank you for inviting him to your casual gaming get along with.
Tell him, well, maybe fucking hit me up on Facebook or call me. That he'd be over here right now drinking.
Sounds gay.
Oh, yeah, you said cállate la boca.
Sometimes you fucking speak Spanish or it wasn't.
In any event, without me exaggerating though, let me just try to keep it in the context. With what's going on in esports, like the fighting, this is why I can't wait for the fighting game community to die. And what people need to understand is, what do I mean by death? I don't mean I don't want fighting games to ever go on anymore. I mean it. No, actually, I'm choosing it. That's why I say burn it down. It needs
it to hit rock bottom.
It needs to no. It needs. It's like Phoenix. When Phoenix gets all 5 levels, you want to kill her. So the fighting game community can say, "I can't control it," and then the Phoenix is born. It's reborn through fire.
Oh
and then
Lord,
it comes
these
through
analogies.
the analogies are kind of stupid.
I was talking about a real
Video was
Phoenix.
coming.
I was
Yeah,
talking about a
video
real
was
Phoenix.
coming.
It
I
has
feel
to.
it.
It has to burn down. Like, there's this video. There's a short 20-second video I did in the Empire, right? Earlier
No,
this year.
wait. No, but we understand about the burn down. Trust me, anybody is here, we know the burn down to the ashes, so esports take over, yada yada. But the question I was asking is, and I don't know if you explained it fully or I didn't understand, is how does esports make money off of fighting games in particular?
3 ways.
How do they generate income?
Advertisement.
How do you guys
Wait. Advertisement, viewership, and venue fees.
If you look at like the standard model of how a sports game generates money,
Junior,
you can apply that. You can apply that to a video game. Like, there's no reason why you couldn't apply the same concepts to a sports game to a video game. Like,
the reason why I'm questioning it for fighting games. All right, we look at Evo, right? Smash, Smash alone. I know. I'm just asking.
No. I'm not crossing you. Did you guys hear me the last 5 minutes?
No, I was listening, but I might have missed out the part.
But
Go ahead.
Did you hear me speak?
Yes, I heard you speak.
Yeah,
Maybe I just didn't understand.
How was that possible? My mic was muted the whole time. I looked at it just now and I just like, what the hell? I'm muted, and I unmuted it.
We heard you up to remix coming on.
Yeah, we heard you even after remix came on.
The X-Files, nigga, you better watch out.
Yo, your computer's got a mind of its own.
Auto mute by the Illuminati. Damn.
Yo, Truf. Can you link me to that video where Sanford's talking shit about Marvel 3?
And 2.
Give me this goddamn mic.
Just look it up. Just Sanford goes.
Just type in, give me this goddamn mic.
Mike.
Okay. There's a good invention called Google if you want to use it.
Oh,
you know, Junior lazy.
Man, is so hard.
You talking stupid right now?
But just to answer your question, David. Now let me ask you. To answer your question, I'm going to ask it. And someone is echoing.
Junior, you're echoing.
Right. Okay. So now, here's my question. Think of it like this. Look at Evo, right? Look how much people Evo brings in. In fact, let's look at the 5 prominent events of the year in the fighting game community.
That's what I'm talking about.
No. Hold on. I'm just gonna. I want you to see it in the answer. You'll see the answer in the question. TFC, CEO, final round, East Coast Throwdown, and SoCal Regionals. Right? We'll pick those 5 events. Those events have tens of thousands of viewers, thousands of people in attendance, along with Evo, and everyone is going there for the measly couple $1,000s that they can win. Can you imagine if a league like, we're going to use MLG because we're all familiar with it, said, Capcom, the same games you allow to be run in these communities, let us broadcast these games. We have venture capitalists that will put $100,000 in per game, and these games went to the league. Do you understand what will happen?
People are gonna run to them like hot.
Well, they'll definitely get the increase in venue fees at least, right?
No, it won't.
No,
Bank is gonna go through the fucking.
No, 2 things will happen. The first thing is that Capcom, that the MLG will lock Capcom down, meaning that they won't be able to fuck with any of the smaller venues. They'll be locked down immediately, and then there'll be no more money for the FGC.
Basically.
No, that's not true. That's not. Hold on.
That's the major.
I can counter that. I can counter that. Whoa! I can counter that. That's not true. So it's to save the community, because you remember that's going to be a concern the leagues have to take a look at, because you're going to have guys like James who's going to speak out to defend the community. Listen, the community helped make this shit happen. You can't just come in here and capitalize and kill. What if
to integrate?
Yes, there you go. The word is integration. What if the community events become qualifiers to MLG?
Yeah,
What do you think's going to happen now?
Jabali's doing it. Jabali's the first one in. I don't know if anyone even knows that.
No, we knew that from. Remember, we were talking about this with Rolando.
Yeah, he's the first one in. He was like, "Oh, I'm in. I'm not waiting for anyone." Like, that's the smartest. I don't like him, but that's the smartest dude in the scene. Straight up, keep it real. Like, that was such a standard ideal that should have just been accepted by everyone. And Biggie.
If only he used this intelligent when it came to hiding his tranny porn on his desktop.
Shit.
God damn.
But aside from Jabali, then you got
shots fired.
I think the rest is on their way. I think remember, you have to look at it from the corporate standpoint. They just need one guy. One. Now let's say it takes 2015 for this to happen. If CEO comes up and MLG goes, oh, here, we got some corporate sponsors from like Doritos and Dr. Pepper. We're going to give CEO $200,000. And then CEO puts in that much money. That means Evo has to match it or it dies.
Mm-hmm.
And then
it's not even that it dies. It's just that CEO becomes the new tournament standard.
Exactly.
And then like the provenance that Evo carries is done.
No, but then guess what? Evo's gonna say, okay, whoa, MLG, let's talk.
I mean, like, it's gonna force the hand of like all of the tournament organizers, because you either get on the boat or you get left behind, and if you get left behind, you still don't make any money.
Yes, and then they all die, and we watch it burn. Yes.
Does that mean
you sound far too joyful, but hey, whatever.
No, I really feel like
I'm real talk.
Accepting my role as a bad guy. I want to see people running around on fire.
But this is very interesting. I see where you're coming from with it. But I just want to press buttons. But at the end of the day, like, people want to make money, and that's different.
And that's if people want to make money, there's only one way that's going to happen.
Yeah, it has to go to the leagues.
Does that also mean like bigger contracts for teams like EG?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's bigger money. Yo, all right. I'm gonna put y'all on to what y'all missed what happened. I'm not trying to put anyone on blast. We just gonna keep it. We gonna keep this. It's the On Blast show. It's real. That question, I loaded up the shotgun. Actually, it was a silencer I used the question for. That silencer question when I said, so MarkMan, it's good for business, blah, blah, blah. What do you think about Razor coming in? And MarkMan said, well, I don't know how, I can't, I'm just going to paraphrase. He pretty much said, well, I hope Razor can match us with the money.
When it comes to the scene thing, that's what it was, something.
There, that was the assassination question. That's why I said, right after, because guess what? If Razor hears that, rebuttal has to be made here now.
You gotta make it happen on the On Blast show.
Now we got to get the two companies to fight against each other, and when they're fighting, they're infusing money into the scene, and we win. Yes, let them fight.
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Wasn't Capcom Cup qualifier sponsored by Razor, if I remember correctly?
Yes, it was.
So that's Razor's first shot at the valve to Mad Catz, basically.
But then Mad Catz came in with MarkMan and he fired back. So we got to get them to pull out the automatics and start spraying each other so that the scene can evolve. Yes, evolve through warfare. This is why we have war in real life. It is the only way for mankind to fucking advance. Yes, burn it down.
But true. Most technological advancements come through warfare.
I've never heard someone so happy to burn something down in my life.
I'm a pyromaniac, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pyromaniac.
Triforce the Joker? Triforce the Joker? Oh, Lord.
Oh, no. We should just be Bane. We should all be Bane. Just fuck it.
I give it to you.
I give it to you. That's what we're going to do. We're going to burn
people.
The people.
I mean, look.
You guys are getting better. You guys are getting better at it.
Look,
you guys are getting better at it.
Inevitably, what happens?
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Now, listen. At the end of the day, what this means is, if these two companies get into we won't call it a war. We'll call it a skirmish.
It's a turf war.
Skirmish. It's a skirmish. It's not the war. It's just a battle. If they get into their skirmish. All right, what's going to happen is they're going to have to say, well, what are we going to do to make the community come towards us? Mm-hmm. One's going to say, maybe I'll lower my price.
No.
A free hooker with every stick.
All types of shit can happen.
Yo, no, because here's what's gonna happen. One's gonna say, "Let me lower my prices," and then the other one's gonna say, "Well, I already have a deal with a league. Let me go see what I can do with that."
Well,
one's going to say, "Let me lower my prices." The other one's going to say, "Okay."
Okay, see you later.
I give a shit because it doesn't.
Be like, all right, we're done.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna rock. I'm gonna explain to you why that's not gonna rock. This isn't PDP, and let me explain the difference between PDP and Mad Catz. Mad Catz was once in the accessory market in terms of creating accessory for gaming. No, for gaming as a whole. It's no longer it's prominent. They're into esports accessories.
But that's the smart thing to do though.
No. Of course, that's a smart thing to do. But that's the point. Razer and Razer, Steel Series, and Mad Catz are all in esports accessories in this emerging market that's going to cost billions with pro gamers coming out the wazoo because everyone's going to want something. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be in the casual gaming market. Headsets are being sold for video games at a rate unfathomable. If you took out esports, you're not moving none of those headsets. Get the fuck out of here. You're not moving nothing.
What? Our broadcast community? We can't even buy a 200 stick.
No, but
fuck you, James.
Oh, shots fired.
You wouldn't even be able to sell anything in the casual market because the casual market has no need for them. Casual market don't need those headsets. They can go outside and buy a $15 Samsung headset that goes in your phone, and that's good enough.
Yeah.
But I know some casuals that used to play like Halo back in the day.
Yeah,
and when MLG came out and them Astro headsets came out, dogs.
Yes!
You know how much Astro made off that shit?
And those headsets at the time was like...
And you know how many cats is wearing Astro headsets getting beat the fuck up by other teams?
Nigga, I still got
the shit that niggas used to rock before was Turtle Beaches, not Astro.
Yes,
Turtle Beach.
Have you seen a Turtle Beach commercial at MLG?
Never.
Yeah. No,
that looks like a professional commercial that belongs on TV.
Yo, we actually got some of the new ones.
I never seen a commercial.
I saw the Astro
has new ones, yo.
Shit is hilarious.
Turtle Beach has new ones. It's based off they got because I just got finished fucking stocking them. I was like, what the hell is this? It has like it's like a Marvel themed joint. It's like from the actual Avengers movie.
Yo, True, where you work at?
Base plates. I work corporate at Best Buy.
Oh, okay. My nigga.
Like, it's gotta be Turtle Beach. Like,
I'm gonna need that young.
You know what I'm about to ask you, right?
That's stale.
I'm gonna ask you how many of them sticks about to fall off the back of the truck.
Discount, my nigga.
What's up with them sticks, my brother?
All you have to do is tell us.
Just like a nigga. Just like a nigga.
Just tell us which port in South Seaport, B. Just tell us which port in South Seaport. And no one has to know. No one has to know.
The funny thing about this whole deal is, like just asking MarkMan, that shit was, there never was a base model. But I knew that if I just did like the normal SKU for the where it says like this other stick, that he would clear it up. So both of them are going to be $200, by the way. So when you're shooting with the shotgun, you got to make sure those paper targets are actually real people. Sometimes you get baited.
Wait, so Best Buy is gonna have Mad Catz sticks?
They're right now a special order.
When you say Mad Catz sticks, do you mean sticks with a plural?
No, man, it's the SKU for the Killer Instinct one. Like but see that was Microsoft's deal. See, Rick can tell you, like, that shit was Microsoft's deal. That wasn't us. That was fucking Microsoft. They was like, yo, this stick goes with Killer Instinct. Try to fucking sell them joints. He was like, all right.
Well,
I mean, they're selling it with Killer. I mean, they're trying to make this like exclusively with the Killer Instinct deal. So they're trying to get people hyped for the game and then sell the sticks because there's nothing else really right now you can use them for but Killer Instinct. Just like everybody said, because there's no other fighting game out right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they said Xbox Live Arcade for them should have like 50 titles, but none of them are going to be a fighting game.
All we need to do is get these companies to fight each other, man, and it helps the entire scene. Good business for them.
Fight each other.
Good business
for
them.
That Razer stick's been out for a little bit, hasn't it? Like
that it came out this year. It was prototyped last year because EMP, Empire, and Team Liquid, and I'm not sure if EG did it.
Flo got one for free.
No. Razor's been out for a minute.
No, what are you talking? No. That Razor, no, Junior, you weren't in the Empire last year. Razor gave us those sticks last year in March. We had like 30 of the sticks in the Ark, and we were using them. Like the first fighting game team in the fighting game community to test the Razor sticks was EMP. In fact, I'm lying. It was in January. We put
man, I don't know about that one. The little PR Rog had one a long ass time ago. They gave his hobo smelling ass one.
Dogs.
And he was like, "Oh, I got the Razor stick."
PR Balrog got the stick this year. I'm telling you, we had the stick last year when it was in beta.
They did a lot of people with that beta though. I mean,
actually, you know what another team had it? TFA.
There you go. Yeah, those
TFA
guys.
had the stick as well.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said,
TFA some tight ass shirts. Yeah, that's no.
Chill.
Shirts could be like XS and they're fucking smaller. For a moment,
shout out to Upstate New York and TFA Josh 99. Just want to put that out there.
Josh 99. How old is he now?
Yo, 99. He's like what? 14 years old? 15?
Yo, James, Markman left a grenade in the room, dogs.
What?
When he left.
Did he pull the pin?
Yo, he pulled the pin and walked out the room. Yo, Junior, you're the only one who's alive. You stood behind the couch.
Yo, hold on, I'm typing something.
Yo, you didn't see what he wrote on Twitter?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I know. I saw.
I posted it in the chat.
Listen,
posted it on chat.
44 minutes. Yo, he left the grenade in the room, B. We got bombed.
Let me see.
But I don't know. Triforce. As you were describing it, I wouldn't say he outsmarted anybody per se. He just did his job, answered the questions, and I think most of the questions were fair anyway. As for speculation, I was the only one speculating, but
They speculated on shit. I just gave a $20 discount to a fucking price I already knew was $199 any fucking way. I just needed confirmation and I got it. I'm happy guy. I'm kind of all right with that shit.
That was saying a bomb, something, a grenade, what?
I said Markman left a grenade in the room after he left me on some straight.
Yo, let's stop talking about Macas, my nigga. Like that's it. Shit is already over with.
He murked everyone in the room, dude. That shit was.
I don't know if he really hurt anybody, but
you guys are not.
I'm still alive because I press buttons, nigga. Y'all niggas over here politicking, nigga.
What do you mean? Politics is all there is.
That's what pushing buttons
I
is.
stayed out of that shit.
Yo, James.
You think you do?
I always ask you this question at every show.
What?
When we gonna party at your house, man?
I gotta move.
Yo, exactly. Whoa.
But you say you're living by yourself already.
Yeah, but I gotta move out. I'm moving out at the end of the month.
James, where do you live?
Really?
On Long Island.
For real?
Yeah, I gotta move out. Then I'll be renewing.
So after you move out, I'll be able to sleep over. Can we cuddle? Can we cuddle?
Actually, this place.
Wait, what?
Actually, this place that I'm going to is a Colombian family with like 9 daughters. So the place that I'm renting. It's got a Colombian family with 9 daughters, all smoking.
Colombiana, huepa.
Wait, I don't know. Wait. I don't know if
Colombian?
I don't know if you're trolling or not, but
No, I'm not.
wait, so you're moving where again? You're moving to a house. So you're renting a room?
I'm renting a basement apartment.
You're renting a basement apartment
with a fire escape.
Where is this? I don't know.
I think I got a basement apartment with a fire escape.
Colombian family with yo, my name, Triforce. It's a rap.
I already told you. And it's 6 bedrooms. It's in a they call it a posh part of Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. James, do you know any such thing? Exactly.
Bed-Stuy, do or die,
posh Bed-Stuy?
Yeah, this guy was like, there's a posh Bed-Stuy, all white people, bunch of old people, no
white
guns.
people in Bed-Stuy. What the fuck?
No white people in Bed-Stuy.
They sound like you would dream, nigga. Whoever said that.
Yeah,
I bet Spike Lee lived there as a kid and shit.
But I saw the apartment. It's a brownstone. Well, it's not an apartment. It's a house actually. But I saw the place. 6-bedroom house, 2 bathrooms. And the guy was like, it's in a posh part of Bed-Stuy. So I was like, what the? There's no such thing. And there was like, Bed-Stuy has changed. I haven't been in Bed-Stuy for like 6 years, so I wouldn't know. That's why I'm asking you. We have to go check the place out on Friday, so I'll go take a look. But like, when I was told this on Sunday, I'm like, huh? And then they sent me the pictures to the apartment, the house, and I'm taking a look at the house, and I'm like, it looks godlike, but like, huh?
Yo, Triforce.
I bet you it's haunted.
Yo, Triforce.
If it's not, if I go there and it's in a gangster neighborhood, I'm like, nah, we going to Williamsburg, because that's where I really want to go. I want to go to Williamsburg.
Yo, Triforce, you know.
I love mixed girls from Williamsburg.
Yo, Triforce.
Yeah.
You know how some niggas be saying, yo, that they want to support the community and this and that. So tell me how this. Well, it's actually more than one. These niggas that they know about places that have Killer Instinct already in New York to like play like either the Microsoft stores or like any other place. And I know that they know because I saw some guy tweet them like the link or everything to the places or whatever, and the niggas didn't retweet it or say anything because they want to keep it to themselves to level up, go there, play every day, and then go bust ass instead of putting it on Twitter. So everybody from New York can go and play it.
Why would they do that?
No,
but motherfuckers, the motherfuckers.
You know what?
The motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. The only people that will ever help the FGC grow are people who are not a part of the FGC because they have nothing to gain. But if
like, I know about a spot also. It's on 59th Street. But
you mean Columbus? You mean the Microsoft store? The Microsoft. Well, there's one in White Plains that has Killer Instinct there.
Yeah, and the Microsoft store at
Where's White Plains?
No, you have to take the Metro North, and you go south from the Metro North, and you go to Connecticut, going towards Connecticut, and there's the White Plains, the White Plains Galleria Mall. You get off right there, and there's a Microsoft store in there.
Metro North?
Yeah, because Metro North.
You go down there.
Metro North goes north to Maine, Boston.
Niggas really want to practice on the low. Try to niggas think, alright, nigga. I see y'all niggas. I see y'all niggas at NEC, my brothers.
Wait, but here's the thing though. How much advantage can one get with such little time?
Well, guys. I hate to do this. 5 o'clock.
Oh
yeah,
I gotta wrap this shit up. I gotta go. So we'll start.
Get the fuck off my internet, nigga.
There you go. Is that your goodbye? You can have your.
Get the fuck off my internet, you motherfucker.
I'm pulling out the grenades. I'm dropping the pins. Clink, clink. I'm out of here, James OP.
All right, man. David.
All right. Thanks, James, for having me on as usual, and don't do drugs. All right. I'm out.
Unless it's cocaine.
That's coming from an actual Jamaican. When a Jamaican tells you not to do drugs, you gotta respect that shit.
All right, I'm out too, yo.
Okay, man.
So I need to. So all you KI non-believers, fuck you and take it personal, bitch.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, nigga.
That's CDjr mentality.
Mikey, you're next.
Yeah, I'm out. All right, James, thanks for having me on. Everyone, have a good night. Hopefully I can be on next week. Come around.
No problem, man. Hit me up.
Later, peeps.
Deangelo, you next. Moving down
Hey,
the line.
man. I want to thank all you guys. It's always fun coming on here, man. It's good seeing all these different point of views, and it's definitely a lot. It's not what people think, man. So, God bless. Good luck. Take it easy.
OBS Deangelo. Woohoo!
Be out, baby.
All right, man. Trey.
Alright, shout out to OBS Atlanta and shout out to Console Kings. We're just chilling there, cool things. Gonna be doing a lot of big things with them. I'm gonna let everybody know about that later. So yeah.
Alright, man.
Alright.
Abe.
Shout outs to James, the show, guys. Always had great conversation with y'all, keeping it real. Jan, appreciate you putting the Absolute Battle trailer. Shit was godlike.
Yeah,
had a good
I like
turnout.
that trailer, man.
Yeah, man, our turnout was real good, man. Ep71 and Neo, man, we set it off. It was great. Maybe one day you can come to the South, visit us when your shit's all together.
Yeah, once I get my shit all back into order, then I'm gonna start doing some traveling here and there.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to DFW community, Texas. You know, we'll be at NEC, so, you know, can't wait to see what we do there. And yeah, man, OBS for life.
All right, man.
Later.
All right, brother. Truth. Your last but not least.
I don't know, man. Nothing to really say.
You should thank me for being such a cool guy, letting you on this show. That you, like,
nigga, slavery's over. Get the fuck out of here. I know one thing, though. I know one thing, and this is the truth, man. Like, let this be a lesson to everybody who's watching this shit right now. Tell your friends that when we actually hit on something like worthwhile, we do influence people, as you see. And nobody asked MarkMan shit. He came through on his own.
Yep.
On his own. That means that whatever we were saying, we must have been saying something right, because he came here to clear that shit up.
Exactly.
So that's proof positive that when we on the right deal, you know, we give you the information that you want, because, you know, we just want you to have the real deal on what you spending your money on. And trust me, this year, the end of this year is going to be a lot of fucking money. So choose wisely in your purchases. If you need any of that, you know, hit us up on consolejunkies.com. I should be doing something on the PS4 tomorrow, since I've already set up the PS4 shit. Like, they finally sent it to us. Xbox One, we got everything. So, you know, before y'all drop that 100 on this and 400 on that, hit us up, Console Junkies stream on Twitch TV / Console Junkies. I'll probably be in a little later, but yeah. On Blast Show, we do big shit. As you can see, we don't ask nobody on this show. They just come through.
Exactly.
We don't ask shit. They just come through. And that was late for him too. That was like
midnight.
Clock. Yeah, so he came through, so he must have been listening. What ifs? Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Do it right. Do it safe. I'm out. Booga booga booga.
Booga booga. All right, guys. Again, appreciate you all coming. My ass has got to get ready for work. I got to get boogieing, but glad, you know, Triforce, Sanford, Junior, Abe, Deangelo, Truth, DarKNaTaS coming back, Mikey. Obviously, MarkMan, appreciate him coming around. Hopefully, he'll come back in here some more. And to everybody else, man, fucking, you know, I appreciate you all coming down and checking the show out every week. And I got to wrap this shindig up, so peace.